Hey guys, welcome to Woody's World of Wonder. You a little bored at the moment? Maybe stuck here during the lock-in, nothing really going on. What are you doing? Maybe checking out Netflix, Amazon, stuff like that. Maybe your Blu-rays, maybe your DVD. I've been checking out Netflix, and funnily enough, last thing I watched, Duran, Is There Something You Should Know? A cracking little film, the story of the band told through a series of interviews, clips from the 80s through the 90s, interviews with them, with people around them, with other stars of the time, Boy George, Nile Rodgers, Mark Ronson. It's a really nice story there. They string it together from really the back streets and the high streets of Birmingham, finding their way, wearing all their new romantic and pirate gear on the bus on the way to band practice, kicking off in Citroen Landshark as their first touring vehicle. It's some wonderful stuff there. Then getting the covers of smash hits, becoming huge British pop stars. Then they go to America, hit MTV and become worldwide stars. They released two of the biggest albums really that you could ever have with Rio and Seven and the Ragged Tiger. They became so large it was ridiculous. They were the Beatles of the 80s, there's no two ways about it. What band can challenge them really? So successful they had to go live in the south of France for a year, where John and Andy decided to sponsor the South American countries. It's fantastic. I found it really, really enjoyable. I mean, to be honest, I've got about 5 pages of notes all around me here, and I'm just going to cut through it because it's not worth it. You just cut straight to, it's a great story of a band that came from nothing, got everything, lost their place again in the zeitgeist. What happens when you've been to the top and then radio and people aren't really interested in hearing what you do next? It's absolutely crazy to be that big and then have people not really be interested, but they persevere all the way through. They get the Wedding album in the 90s, and that's fantastic as well. They keep having bites of success, and when you've been at the top, you've been at the peak of the zeitgeist, and then you fall off. It's a band that has maintained that career for 40 years, and it's a fantastic story. The tale of their highs, their lows, their middling. Just a band that for them still to be around is just a fantastic success now. I love it to bits. It's really, really entertaining. As I say, it's a story. They tell the story through a series of small interviews that the band give now, and producer Mark Ronson gives, Nile Rodgers of Chic gives interviews, Boy George gives interviews. They stitch them all together really, really nicely, and I just found it really enjoyable. If you were born in the 70s or 80s, or you just enjoy that period of time, and who doesn't, I think you'll enjoy it. Woody's World of Wonder out.